Hello and welcome to Kids Corner. Sir Winston got a little surprise this morning because after he went to bed last night, I painted a picture on the window for Remembrance Day. And today we are going to learn how to make a dove for a dove of peace that you see in the picture. So why don't you stay around and join us? Now, to make a dove, what we're going to need is markers, crayons, scissors, pencil and eraser are helpful, glue, some scrap paper, and of course, a toilet paper roll. Sir Winston and I had a little practice. This was our first one, and we're going to show you how to make a simpler one, and then we'll tell you if you want to make one like this, what the changes are. So one of the first things that you need to do, besides of course making sure that the toilet paper roll doesn't have any more toilet paper on it, is to make the wings. And what I'm going to show you is a pattern that I have for a wing, and I'm holding a toonie by it so you can get an idea of the size of it. Now the easiest thing to do is take your scrap piece of paper and fold it over and draw out a pattern like this and cut it out, and that makes sure that you have two wings the same size. I've already done this, and my suggestion is when you get them cut out to put them almost like a book, the fat pieces together and the thin pieces out, because when Sir Winston and I made the first one, we weren't paying enough attention and we didn't glue it quite right, and we had one of the sides glued that the wing would be going the wrong way. So when you lay them out, you want to put a bit of glue on each of the fatter parts. You're going to pick up your toilet paper roll and perhaps about halfway down, you're going to put on your wing, and you'll need to hold it for just a couple of seconds to make sure it sticks. Now in this case, you want the front of the wings to be roughly in the same place, but the wings don't have to be in the same place at the back, because just like our picture on the window, the dove is flying, and so the wings can be in different angles so that you can see two of them. Now, the easier way to make the face is to take an orange crayon or marker, and we're going to draw a beak on it. And to do that, you're going to draw a triangle with the fat part across the top, draw the point, and color it in. Then we're going to take our black marker and we're going to draw eyes. And we're going to put our eyes on a diagonal from the beak. And we're going to see if when we're doing this, we can leave kind of like a little white piece inside, and we try to the best of our ability to have our eyes at the same angle. And there we are with our dove's face. Now, if you wish to put on an olive branch, and that's what it shows, an olive branch that the dove is, then we are going to need something for the branch, brown marker, and off of the dove as it gripped in its teeth. And we're going to have our branch going down. Then I'm going to take my green marker. I'm going to put a leaf on the end, and then we'll do pairs of leaf each side. Now you do not have to put an olive branch on it. It's much easier without. And there is the easier version of our duck of peace. To do what Sir Winston and I did to get that three-dimensional piece for the beak and the olive branch is that we did like a diamond for the beak, and we cut it out, and you bend it in half, and what we did was we actually took something like our toonie or the edge of a ruler, and then we folded it over so the bend was thicker so that we had something to glue. And we took a piece of paper and we drew out our branch. Then we cut out our branch and colored in on the other side. And for your beak as well, make sure that both sides are covered. And then after we had the folded part, we took the branch, and I had to put mine halfway because when I started, I had only done kind of one side. It works better if you close the beak over the branch and glue it. And then we glued it on underneath the eyes. And so there you have it, our two doves of peace. And that's very important on Remembrance Day, as remember the men and women who went off to war to do their duty or their best for the country. And the best way that we can honor their memory is to work for peace. And peace means that we need to have justice. Shall we have a little prayer together? If you could bow your heads and repeat after me. Loving God, thank you for the example of the men and women who served. Help us to work for peace. Help us to be kind to others and to your world. Amen. And we'll see you next time at Kids Corner.